More students in their classrooms today for the first time in nearly a year. Chicago and Philadelphia using a hybrid model to bring students back after some tense negotiations between the districts and their teachers. NBC News Now correspondent Maura Barrett is in Chicago with more.
Allison, here in Chicago, about 20,000 middle schoolers returning to school today. Over in Philadelphia, about 3,000 students in kindergarten, first and second grade, using this hybrid model, which means that they're only in person for a few days a week, and then they're continuing their remote learning situation. Obviously, in both cities, we've seen some contentious arguments between the teachers' unions and the public schools over safety measures and vaccinations being available to teachers. Now, obviously, President Biden saying he's prioritizing vaccinations for teachers, which is a good sign, especially as parents are looking to get more of their students back into schools. I spoke with Daisy Gamboa. We met here at the middle school this morning. Her son is an 8th grader, and while she's ecstatic that he's able to get back in person because she was concerned about his drive going to school, she's still uncertain about the question marks moving forward because he's supposed to start high school next year, but there are no current plans for high school students here in Chicago. Take a listen to a bit of our conversation.
I'm happy for hybrid. I'm happy that, that I finally have an option and my son can attend in person 2 days a week, but it's not enough. I really want us all to get back to 5 days a week in a safe building, having students in our community being safe, learning with their teachers, with their school, being around their school staff, being around their school's leadership, around their classmates, and just being there learning in person.
Leading up to this reopening, Daisy said that she expressed some frustration with the Chicago Teachers Union because she wanted to be an advocate for her child getting people and their students back into school in person. The Chicago Teachers Union noting to me that they're really concerned with this phased reopening plan because they're not getting enough access to data about the vaccinations that are available to teachers, and they're concerned about the fact that this is a hybrid model and the lack of equity actually that is present in the fact that some students are in person and some are still at home, especially in some of the more vulnerable neighborhoods around Chicago where parents don't feel comfortable sending their students back into schools. Now, that said, parents I've also spoken to said that they're willing to do anything. They're willing to step up to help out, to help bring their students back to school. One of the holes they're looking to fill is about 2,000 positions in the district across the city, positions that are still unfilled. Take a listen to Ryan Griffin and efforts that he says parents are working towards to help the schools out.
We have a lot of parents who've had to leave their jobs to care for their kids at home and be home teachers' aides. And we're promoting our parents to apply for those positions if they're open in your local school. If that helps us move the needle to get more, substantive in-person learning done, I think parents have always been a group that are willing to do work at the school level. And now there's open positions that don't require teacher accreditation to help out.
So these are parents that were either stay-at-home parents or left their jobs or got laid off during the pandemic that are now saying, hey, I'll come and work at the school. I'll help with pickup and drop off, the traffic flow, overseeing classrooms, these jobs that the Chicago Public Schools need to fill in order to fully operate the school system. A lot of parents enthusiastic about this, but they say they need a firmer plan from the schools for even the rest of the semester here this spring and looking forward to next fall. Ryan saying it could be devastating for the city if there isn't a firm plan to help their students and children feel safe in person learning full time. Allison.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.